Hey, my ADHD family, welcome to another episode of ADHD Love Quick Tips. Today, I want to talk about patience. As a parent, one of the things that we really tend to lose pretty quickly with our ADHD children, and that is patience. And I just want to give you a few tips in terms of how do you manage dealing with frustrating situations so then that way you can prepare on a calmer basis to deal with your child. So, number one, I want to talk about walking away. So sometimes you're right there in an incident and you want to just yell, right? And the last thing that's going to happen is everybody's going to calm down after that yelling. You're going to yell, your child's going to get more excited, and then you're going to get more excited, right? So one of the things that personally, I don't think anything is wrong with it. It's just walking away. Sometimes you just got to go into your room, close the door, take a breathing moment, meditate, whatever you need to do to calm your energy down. So then that way you can deal with your child in a calmer energy. And that in future tips I'm going to talk about, that will help bring down your child's anxiety and just the anger, whatever they're feeling at that moment. So, number one, if you need to, walk away. Number two, one of the things that I've learned is sometimes your child doesn't know how to express their emotions and their feelings. So one of the things that I say is listen to your child. Just take a moment, have a seat with them, face them eye to eye, say that you're here for them, and just listen to what they have to say. It's amazing what I've learned from my children by just taking a moment and listening. And that has actually changed our relationship. They knew that I was there for them, and they knew that I was going to be coming to them with a calm energy. It doesn't mean that they won't have a consequence because of what they did. It just means I am there to connect with them and listen to what they have to say. The last thing is, one thing about patience is sometimes you don't want to answer the question why, right? You give them instructions and they're like, why? Why do I have to do this? And the way I grew up is if you asked why, it was, kind of a taboo question. You pretty much had to do what your parents say, and that's okay. But today, especially with our ADHD children, we are trying to teach them how to connect the dots. When they are doing something that is not in the right direction, we want them to be able to connect the dots to the consequences that their actions could relate to, or how it makes people feel. So it's very important for us to answer that question why, but not just why, but what could happen if they continue to do this or they did this another time. Whose feelings could it hurt? Just really getting into the depths of understanding why they have that particular instruction. Now, obviously, if it's an urgent situation and you need to get them out of that situation pretty quickly, that's a whole nother story. But if it is something where you have time to explain, we really should take the moment to explain to them, even though, like I said, we tend to, not want to do it because, first of all, we're the adult, the parent, and, they should be listening, right? But if we really want them to grow as a person that has ADHD and want them to learn to connect the dots, then helping them answer the question why can be really, really key. Now, you may grow into some other questions. Like, for example, if it is a particular incident, there are the whats, right? And I won't get into all the whats, but just a couple examples. What was the situation that just happened? And, what was the way that you handled it? And, what is a different way that you can handle it the next time? So there are different ways that you can, really dig into the situation. But again, just taking that moment and, taking a breath and answering the question again will allow them to help connect the dots. So I really hope that helps. If you want more content like this, definitely, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Take care.